Ashley here again with another Best Ball Mania 4 live stream. And today we got a special episode. Got my good friend Dalton Kates over here from C Onlines. What's up, Dalton?
How we doing, man? This is the stream. This is it. $3 million. It's happening right here.
This is it.
Speaking into existence right now. So
let's go. Let's go. All right, let's not waste any time then. Let's just hop straight into a draft. Let's do it.
I got my fantasy football manager coffee mug. We are ready to go, baby.
I love it. I love it. Let's hop straight into a draft. Okay. Before we jump in, do you have anything that's like top of mind for you whenever you're drafting some of these sorts of teams?
I kind of just like what I try and do is this year, I think specifically, I'm trying to add more to elite tight end builds than I have previously. I think in best ball, you can get away a lot with doing 3 tight ends, but I think this year specifically, if you're going like one elite tight end, I think there's going to be a lot of good tight ends this year. Whereas in years past, Kelsey and so like it's been 1 or 2 guys that have had a really big edge where I feel like you can make a case for Kelsey, Andrews, Hawkinson, Waller, Pitts, all having like really, really good years at a tight end position. So if you're able to take one away from one of your league mates, and also kind of get that build where you can flex them as well, I think is interesting. So that's one thing I'm trying to, it's hard, like in theory, to kind of like add it when you need other positions to kind of fill. But I do think that is a strategy at the top of my mind, and trying find like unique and fun ways to kind of add those builds into my normal like draft strategies here.
Okay. I like that. Just a little bully tight end strategy. I've found those a little bit like it's a good way to be unique because most people do not do that. That wasn't a strategy that was like top of mind for me, but that is definitely a way to get unique. And like having a tight end that starts in your flex spot like every single week is going to give you a massive advantage, especially like in the come playoff time. If both Mangels and Kelsey are both going off, then that's the build that you need. So
yeah, I will say it's not something that I'm doing a lot of, but it is something that I really am trying to be aware of as much as Jamar. Look, I'm in the Bengals, baby. Let's go.
Definitely Jamar. Definitely Jamar. Jamar's a beast. He is actually, I have him as my wide receiver 1. This was before all of the Burrow talk of like, okay, maybe his calf is hurt. So we'll see, but I still love Jamar this year. He's an absolute beast.
Perfect. I'm all about it. I also agree with the sentiment where I feel like everyone's kind of just like locking in Jefferson as the 1-on-1. But dude, if you want to make a case for Chase, like I think he's up there. When people ask me who could lead the league in yards this year, my first thought is to Chase. The talent's there. I think Burrow is more talented than Cousins. The only reason we've seen Chase not do last year is because he got hurt. And we saw Jefferson stay healthy for the entire season. Whereas like Jamar Chase also doesn't have as much target competition too. He's not dealing with Addison and Hawkinson. Yes, he's got Boyd there and obviously Higgins, but higher volume passing attack, better quarterback, more efficiency there. Like Chase could be in for an absolute monster year. So I'm stoked we got him there. He's someone I've been trying to get a lot of.
I love it. I love it. I actually have had like, I think my least I've drafted the least out of the 2 spots. So I have so little Jamar because of that, which like just frustrates me. So there were some drafts where I was just taking Jamar Chase 101 just because I've gotten so many 101s.
Yeah, right. You just need to mix it up a little bit.
Exactly.
I love it. I'm glad you're on that page too, because I think it's something that shouldn't be as consensus as it should be for Jefferson. I think you make a case for McCaffrey too, 101 as well. I agree.
In my draft at the Expo, I had 101. I took McCaffrey.
There we go.
I think there were like 20 drafts at once at the what was it, the Kettle Brew, and I was the only draft out of every single draft to not take Jefferson at 101.
See, that's crazy to me, actually.
Crazy,
like
right?
I get it, like he should be like ranked first. I get that, but also like he's not. It's not a locked in 101. Like in years past, like McCaffrey was a locked in one. Like it would just be like feel like it'd be dumb to not take somebody else in the 101. I feel like this year it's different, and it feels like people naturally go to the consensus, which I don't fully agree with all the time. But again, it's the only time that you really can get Jefferson. So I do get kind of getting him at the 1.
I'm on the same page as you there. Looks like we're about to be up. I love all three of these guys that are Waddle, Olave, and Henry. I'm a big fan of all of them. Okay, Henry gets taken.
Okay, so I want to dude, that's fire. I'm stoked with where we're at right now. I'm cool with them. I also really like Higgins because we can get like the Bengals stack, but maybe we can get Higgins on the way back. So I don't think we need to push it. I'm happy with Waddle over Olave. So or whichever one you want, I'm cool with either.
Let's go Olave. I'm big on the Saints this year. And I already have a lot of Michael Thomas. So I guess the low way to hedge against that is Olave. And I think like Olave is such a stud, man. That
cool.
He's so good.
I'm with you. Okay, so I'd be curious your thoughts here. I think like, man, I think JT. I've always liked JT this year, but he's now gotten to the point where I probably want just a little bit more of a discount on him. There, I think Higgins would be really fun. I think Andrews is also really interesting.
Any of these three guys, honestly.
Yeah, I'm cool with any of them. I think JT just might be. There's just a little bit of uncertainty there where I feel like, where it's like I'd rather if we were like middle to late third and he's there, like I'd feel much more confident about it. But I'd be happy with. I think Higgins is a smash here. Like we can like prioritize Burrow, get that triple stack.
Oh, look at that wide receiver room.
Yeah. And I think it also helps us too because we can kind of like I think the running backs, like guys like Brees and Kenneth Walker, like some of those guys that I normally am not drafting in those middle rounds, they've kind of fallen naturally because the wide receivers got moved up. So for us to get 3 of the top guys before the tier drops off, I think really helps our flexibility too, where we don't have to really hammer some receivers. We can kind of get flexible, get a Burrow, get tight end, maybe get like another solid running back, and then maybe focus on just some fun like flyer wide receivers later.
Yeah, I agree. I think we are in a spot, like you said, where we don't really have to draft any of the wide receivers in the 4th, 5th, 6th rounds and just focus on the other positions. I think, like you said, Kenneth Walker, I think he's going to be a primary target for us.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Kenneth Walker, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense that he's going like in the mid-5th.
No, I got you. What are your thoughts on Aaron Jones? I'm curious.
I like Aaron Jones. I think he's getting pushed down the board a little bit too much too.
Yeah. In basketball, I think he's a fun player. He's just too good to like. I feel like all of the risk associated with his ADP is already naturally like caved into the fact that the offense is going to be bad, the fact that he's getting a year older. Like exactly. If those concerns weren't there, he's like a top 2 round pick as he normally is. Like he's still a really good player. So he's been a guy I'm interested in. What are your thoughts on Brees if he makes it back to us?
I like Brees. I think like it's same thing with Aaron Jones. Like he's getting pushed all the way back to the end of the 4th round. I think that's like the perfect spot to be taking him just because the upside that he possesses. Like he's only 21 years old, so I expect him to come back from that ACL injury pretty well. I mean, they already activated him off the pup. He's been practicing running full speed, so I like taking that risk here, especially when in a tournament like Basketball Mania, when you're shooting for the moon, you got to go for those guys that can take you there.
Okay, cool. I like we're on the same page. I think Burrow has to be Burrow's definitely one of our picks.
I think we can push Burrow to our 2nd pick.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like how ridiculous would it be for one of those guys to take Burrow? I mean,
yeah, I don't envision any of these guys taking Burrow. That would be really, really wild.
Yeah. So I'm cool with how many until our pick?
I'm a double tap running back because he's got 3 receivers also.
Yeah. I like Brees to be my main. I mean, Jacobs is still. I mean, Jacobs not falling to us.
Yeah,
I think Brees is a smash. He makes it to us. I think okay. So I would say if Brees doesn't make it to us, maybe we can go. We can talk about it. Maybe Burrow first, but I don't know if. I think we can be patient on Burrow. Honestly,
I think we can be patient on Burrow too. I think. Yeah, if Brees makes it to wow, this guy went 3 RB straight off the bat. Eckler, Saquon, Ramondre, he's gonna be hurting at wide receiver. Yeah. So I like honestly this running back range feels pretty nice. Any of like
I'm open to Najee if he falls. Like I don't really draft Najee or mix him, but I think at this spot it wouldn't be terrible to like grab them Just guys.
I'm pretty big on Najee here.
Mixin would be kind of fun. Like imagining a Burrow Mixin, like just get
that the entire Bengals team.
That could be like sneakily kind of interesting. Get like all the main Bengals and then throw some like late Chiefs in there. Okay. I don't know why a lot of people. Yeah, you open a Judy.
No. You see the report?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Najee? Najee has been like someone that I feel like has just gotten way too much flack. Like I don't think he's the best running back.
Bro, just got sniped. Wow.
Wow. What? Who?
What?
Damn.
Burrow, Henry, Hill, Mangels.
Yeah,
what is this guy doing?
Sorry, what an asshole.
Jason B. All right, let's go Najee.
Yeah, let's go Najee. I like Najee.
Go Najee. So I was just gonna say about Najee. I'm a big Najee fan this year, just because I like the Steelers a lot this year. They're gonna be good, and Mike Tomlin abuses his workhorses, so he's gonna abuse Najee.
I feel like Najee a lot too. He can catch the ball. The offense is gonna be better. Like his first half of last year, he was dealing with the Liz Frank injury, and then like second half, he like played pretty decent. I know people are really high on Jalen Warren, and I get that. Like he's a fun player, and like Najee might not be the most spectacular player, but similar to how like Joe Mixon has carved a way out with the Bengals, where he hasn't been the most efficient guy or whatever, but he's still getting volume. He's still solid and like a decent offense. Like I think that's the type of player that you can get. And
Aaron Jones here. Unfortunately, Bro got taken, so got to pivot.
Yeah,
Aaron Jones or Hawk.
I think I'm open to Waller, Hawk, Aaron Jones. I'd be happy with Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones is solid here.
Okay,
but it's as long as we're getting Pitts. I think Pitts makes it to us on the way back, and we could take.
I think he does too. Because Pitts, what's his ADP?
Yeah, he's going like. Yeah, we should.
We should be able to get him at 70.
Yeah, if we don't, then we can just roll 3 times, dude. That Burrow thing was gnarly.
Yeah, that was dirty. That was dirty. What is that guy doing?
Okay, that changes a lot of what we have to do. So,
let's see.
Quarterback.
I mean, honestly, this range of quarterback is pretty nice. I like the Dak, Danny, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith. Get like 2 of these guys, and then like 1 late, like a Kyler Murray late or something like that.
Yeah, where's our bring back opportunity? I'm curious. So we got Steelers and Seahawks. We can set that up. So maybe if we get like
Geno.
Yeah.
We also have Minnesota as bring back on Aaron Jones, so we could go like Kirk Cousins, Jordan Addison, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could.
Judy in the mid-5th.
Interesting. That's way too early. He might. That's wow.
Yeah, we don't know what his.
I'm curious your thoughts right now. Between rank these 3 based on where you would draft them.
Okay.
Jerry Jeudy, Terry McLaurin, JSN.
JSN first of the 3 of them. Terry McLaurin second, Jerry Jeudy third. Just because of the uncertainty that Jerry Jeudy holds right now.
I think I'm in the.
We don't know how serious that hamstring injury is.
I'm thinking with you in the same boat as well. Where I think JSN's injuries, there's not going to be as many lingering factors with it.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin, there might be some minor things, especially if they rush him back with that turf toe. And, Jeudy, like, yeah, that could be rough.
He very well could have torn his hamstring, and then he's out for most of the year.
Where are you comfortable taking JSN right now? Like knowing that he could be out and not play until week 6.
Bro, I've been drafting JSN in every single draft that I'm in.
Since injury too.
Yeah, I don't care.
but where are you drafting him though?
I mean, if he's available in the 6th, I take him there every single time.
Okay.
Actually, in my draft earlier that I did with Mangels, we were able to get him at pick 76. So, if we can get him at 75, that would be crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then that could be fun because we can build in a Geno JSN.
Yeah. I think that'd be a perfect
Najee, bring back. I think we need maybe like a Pacheco to throw in with our Bengals, but like, damn,
we could.
That burn, dude. That is wild.
Yeah,
how many people do you think go into drafts and like purposely are trying to mess up other teams? I feel like that's exactly what that guy did.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what bro is doing. Okay, so there's 2 ways we can play this. We could play JSN front end, Pitts back end.
I'm still comfortable. I think if we miss out on JSN, like Dotson and Addison are fine. Whereas like I feel like we miss out on Pitts. Like
that's the end of a tier.
Yeah.
I do have Goddard in that same tier as well, but I like Pitts here as well.
I'm just trying to scoop up as much Pitts as possible at this price.
Pitts.
Yeah, let's go Pitts.
Yeah, let's go Pitts.
I think people, because look, we have guys who went 3 receiver, 4 receiver too. So I think at max they're taking 1 receiver each, if not hitting standard.
We'd probably be able to get JSN or Addison or Dotson.
Yeah, I really like Dotson. Like I said, I love JSN. It's just a matter. Like I'm comfortable with we don't have any Niners, so there's no Broom. Okay, Dotson just won. That's fine. I think JSN and Addison both fit our build really well. So
let's go JSN since we already have I guess we bring back on either of them. JSN or Addison, how do you pick?
I like JSN. I like JSN better.
All right, let's go JSN.
It's just the thing is we're just not getting those points early, which is fine.
Okay, we're both squad.
But I think the good thing about having JSN on this team too is because we have such good receivers that we can mask him not being there. Yeah. And it allows us to really be like, because we went so wide receiver heavy, it allows us to be flexible with that. I think our biggest issue right now, I think we're in a position now where we need to maybe go like three QB. So maybe it's like a Pickett, Geno, Cousins, or like something along those lines where
I think Pickett's my most drafted quarterback this offseason. So,
cool. Yeah. I like that. So maybe we get like a Freiermuth as well, and then we just stick to 2 tight ends to allow us to build in that 3.
I like that.
So we get a Freiermuth, and then we can get Pickett and Geno. So we have like that whole game stack.
Let's see. So we have Geno's at ADP 113.7. We got sniped last time, so we're probably going to want to take him at like 99 to prevent him from getting sniped from us again. Okay. Now, if we get him at 99, we'd also be able to tack on. I guess we could tack on Kirk Cousins if he falls to us at 118.
Yeah, but we need someone to
need Freiermuth too, though.
Yeah, I think we missed out on Cousins. It's fine. I think we've built enough into that thing where Geno becomes a primary target. I think so. Pickett. So we got Pickett. We got Geno. Who else do we have? We have Derek Carr's disgusting.
So we want Pickett, Geno. Honestly, just for pure upside, we could go Kyler Murray. Because he should be good when he comes back.
I'm worried about.
Honestly, for the Kyle Pitts stack, could just throw on Ritter 18th round.
Yeah, I always get Ritter on my teams somehow because I always get London and Pitts on my teams. Just have to do it at some point. All right, let me see. What other stacks we got working? We don't got any Commanders Niners, so we can't get Purdy or Howell. Actually, you know what? You know what's a cheap stack is? Like getting Curtis Samuel and
I love Curtis. I love me some Curtis. I'm always down to draft Curtis
too, especially with McLaurin. Like I was drafting him before McLaurin, but I like him even more now. We need to find a way to get some like Chiefs bring back as well. So I don't know if that's a Pacheco thing. I don't know if that's a Marcus Valdez-Scantling.
Could be Sky Moore. Could be
Rice.
Rice.
Yeah. So I think that. What else do we have?
Could be what if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the one that you need?
Honestly, dude, I've been like sneakily like there's somebody there. Like I don't know if it's McKinnon, I don't know if it's Clyde.
I just like the
cheapest
one.
Somebody on that team that is going to smash. I don't know. It's somebody. I don't know. It's gonna be either somebody. There's no way that offense.
Maybe it's Justin Ross.
Yeah, bro. Really, right?
Nobody knows. Oh man. It would be crazy if Pittman's here. I mean,
because we can go Pittman, Richardson. That could change some things up for us.
That could change things up a lot. It'd be crazy if we fell. One of these guys, his 2 wide receiver guy has to take Pittman, right? Oh, he took Judy. His second wide receiver is Judy. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting build.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have the news.
Quinn Johnson would be fun. Quinton Johnson would be really fun.
Yeah.
He falls to us, right? Like he's not normally there. Him or Pittman.
Give these two. If either of those two.
Yeah, falls, I think so. Yeah, Sutton went.
No, okay. Pittman gets taken. Honestly, what we could do if Sky Moore is here, we could use Sky Moore as the bring back.
Yeah, I don't. We almost have to take Freiermuth here, right? And then just hope Gino makes it on the way back.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's check the Lockett. Who is Lockett and Metcalf in our draft? Do they have quarterbacks?
Lockett and Metcalf.
Lockett
Lockett owner
has Lamar. So, and then where's Metcalf?
Owner has Trevor
Lawrence. Okay. And they have any Steelers at all? Either of them? Yeah. The Hoper guy has.
Pickens. So Hopey has Pickens. So we're going to be fighting them for their second quarterback.
Gotcha. I know we don't have much correlation to it, but I think drafting Quentin Johnson would be a smash here just because of how far he's behind ADP. Because I think we also get flexible too. Because we're gonna have so many good receivers, we can maybe stop at like 7. Like, dude, we just got like 11 picks after for a guy I like. And then maybe
I don't know why they felt so draft.
Yeah. That was really interesting. I think that was just like a no-brainer pick where it's just like we have to go off kilt.
That opens it up to Russ.
You're right, it does. Can we get like a Mims Russ?
Yeah, exactly. Mims is my most drafted player in Best Ball Mania. I have like $1,000 into him.
Yeah, bro. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So I'm curious. I'm a big fan of Richardson. Personally, I think he gives us a floor. But again, we don't have much correlation there.
With rushing quarterback, you don't really need correlation. They're just going to score the rushing touchdowns.
The thing is, I think Richardson's one of the few quarterbacks where you don't need. He's like the guy that you might not need it because it's like Pittman and Downs and Pierce, which you can always.
I'm not for Richardson. I think Richardson gives us like astronomical upside too. Like he could just absolutely smash.
Should we go Freiermuth here?
That's the thing. If it's
I think we should go Freiermuth, honestly. I think we have too much invested to it.
Over A-Rich?
I think so, because I think if we're going 3 QBs, because Freiermuth locks us into 2 tight ends, I think.
I agree.
That gives us the flexibility. Because I think Richardson's like in that weird boat where it's like if you have him, it depends on the other guy you get. Like if you get a Geno and Richardson, it's like, yes, you can go 2 QB, but you're also like not like feeling stoked about it. And then if you get like a 3rd QB, it might be like overkill with that, So it's like kind of that middle ground where I feel like we just lock in those 2 tight ends. Now we're like for sure locked into 3 QBs. We don't need another tight end. We got the game stack with Freiermuth, with Geno, and then we can get Pickett.
And well, we'll see if Geno falls back to us because Hope might snipe because Hope does have Lockett and Pickens.
Yeah.
If they snipe Geno, we'll have to prioritize Pickett later on.
Pickett. So we got Pickett, Cousins.
So they're the guys. So like if for whatever reason A-Rich falls back to us, we'll click him happily.
We also like weirdly if like a Dobbs. I don't think Dobbs making back to us, but like a Jordan Love like weird stack.
Yeah, with like the Aaron Jones, Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, but we did add flexibility with that with the Russ.
And then we also have the Russ, just like you said, Russ Mims. That could be a fun little stack there too. Honestly, it's like a little bring back on Aaron Jones, like Jordan Love. We could even get like a KJ Osborne.
Yeah. So how do you think we max out at receivers? Do you think we go 7 or should we push 8?
I think we go 7. 7 feels about right for this squad because these could all be studs.
So we're going 3, 6, 7, 2.
3, 6, 7, 2. Yeah, that feels pretty good. So we probably want to look back to the running back position. I think we go quarterback running back here.
Let's see what type of running back. So I really want Condre to pair him up with Olave. So that means Bucks. Who the hell in the Bucks?
Where's Condre?
But it's like maybe we don't even need a Bucks stack because I think at this point it's not worth it. But we can throw Condre. I'm a big fan of Condre. Just him and just like a small little team stack.
I'm a big fan of.
I think Jaylen Warren will be fun. Like we can like weirdly kind of stack that just to get pieces in that game, or like I don't like the idea of like.
Honestly, Charbonnet looked pretty good in preseason.
That's what I'm saying. Charbonnet would be nice there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be pretty nice.
Warren
just went way ahead of
AP. That was okay. Interesting.
Um,
who else do we got?
I don't hate the idea of Damian Harris here either.
Who do we have with that? Do we have a?
Well, all the New England players go later. Like they're
okay. Let's get some Chiefs. Let's make sure we prioritize some Chiefs because
we could attack on McKinnon. McKinnon could be the guy that you made.
McKinnon could be a good one. Yep, I like that.
Let's see who else.
If we're doing Gronk or no, the Colts are
Samaje there. Samaje got taken. Cincinnati, that's KC. New Orleans is Tampa. I don't really want to touch the Tampa side of the New Orleans game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can just keep it at just very light there.
Honestly, Atlanta, we could go Chicago.
That's what I was just about to say. That we can go like, where's Herbert? Is
Herbert got taken, I think. Okay. Charbonnet just got taken too. Okay. A-Rich is fallen though.
I'm down to take Richardson if he falls. I think it's just too far.
He's still on the board, and like that would honestly like we could even talk on like a Josh Downs in like at the end of the draft.
Yeah. MBS just went. Okay.
MBS went, yeah. Do we want to get
I'm down.
Yeah.
A-Rich. I think we just gone to the point where it's like guys like Quentin Johnston is too good to pass up.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Richardson. I think we have to take Richardson. We can go Richardson and Geno.
Yeah,
because we have enough receivers to where we can still do 3 quarterback and maybe just like add a Pickett. So if Pickett falls to us,
yeah, I like those 3. Well, we'll see what Jason B does. He's scaring me because he's the one who sniped us on Burrow. Don't do it, bro. He took Rodgers.
Yeah, let's take Rich. Dude, wow, dude, that worked out. We got a prior.
Yeah, we got both of them.
Let's go.
You need some luck if you're gonna win $3 million.
Yeah, 18, dude. Him and Quentin Johnston. Wow. This is such an interesting draft. Like normally guys like don't go this far after
Yeah, this is kind of wild. I've never seen some of these guys fall. I've never seen JSN fall this far. Quentin Johnston, Anthony Richardson. Okay.
Dude,
okay.
We got our teams outside of the Burrow thing, like I think it went like as perfectly as it could have.
I agree.
And I feel like we pivoted well too. Like I think we've
Gino right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just
yeah.
Monster stack that Seattle.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is turning into a roster. I think we have to focus on the running backs now.
Yeah.
Only have 2 of them.
So McKinnon, I don't know if McKinnon's gonna fall. We can maybe get an Algier like Pitts kind of thing going.
I like Algier. I think he's a little bit undervalued.
I'm just gonna say just some names, just guys that just like straight up. I'm not necessarily correlated like Mostert. I like
Mostert.
I like Wilson. I don't know how much they correlate with us right now. I think Zamir could be someone that ends up correlating with us just because we got Richardson now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we could do the Raiders.
I like Chuba a lot. I like Chuba.
We could go Chuba.
Ty Chandler, I like him too. Clyde
Chandler
is also a good one that could.
Yeah, I think
the last round pick.
Clyde might be the one that we need.
Honestly, after that it gets disgusting.
I actually don't hate Lenny, like 18th round.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just I just always get nervous about those zeros, but I do think he's going to end up somewhere.
I mean, he should sign somewhere, right? McKinnon got taken.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to prioritize Clyde later on.
Cool. Oh yeah. What are okay? So let's look at some receivers that we can add that like fill in. Rashee Rice, if he makes, I doubt he's gonna make it to us. He would be a good one.
He would be.
We can get Pierce. Pierce should be a good one for us.
Oh, I love Alec Pierce this year.
Yeah. Who else?
Pierce is a fun one. Jaden Reed I like as well. He pairs well with Aaron Jones.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Curtis Samuel is just a random one that doesn't
Curtis Samuel. I like Rashid Shaheed too.
Rashid could be nice with our New Orleans stack.
Let's see. Justin Ross.
I like Michael Wilson, just a one-off guy who's. Oh, okay. Hunter Renfrow, someone that could fit really well with us.
Yeah, it's a little bring back against.
Yeah, a little bring back with Richardson and Pierce.
I also like Josh Downs.
Downs could be fun too. Do we have any? I think Quentin Johnson just a random player for us. He's just gonna. I think the more we try and fit that in, it might be too tough.
Well, Denver probably signs a receiver, right?
What's up?
Denver probably signs a receiver, right? Or they try to trade.
Yeah, someone with the Broncos is reporting that Traquan Smith they're going to maybe try and trade for. So it's just the most random thing ever.
Yeah.
Don't get.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's that could be Sean Payton's guy.
Fair. He did draft him. All right. So what are we thinking next? I think Rashee Rice would be.
I think Rashee Rice too. I think Rashee Rice fits well with this team, and then we could bring it back, or we could tack on a running back at the second pick.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of running backs on the board.
McKinnon's gone, huh? It's tough. You see the report on about Deontay Pearlman today? I might not make.
Yeah, I saw he's sliding down the depth chart.
Yeah.
Not great. I do have a decent amount of Deontay Foreman, but
yeah, I liked him too. I liked all the running backs on.
Yeah, I liked all the Bears running backs. I typically would just take whichever one was left out of the three, and that was almost always Deontay Foreman. I have a decent amount of Roschon too, but I wasn't drafting Herbert enough. I need to have more Herbert.
Yeah, I just slowly started moving up. So Rashee would be our next one, right?
Yeah, Rashee. And then honestly, like, I don't mind reaching down the board a little bit and getting Kendre just to like lock up that third running back, because we've gotten so much value at the other positions. We could just lock up our third running back with Kendre, because there's a chance that because his AP is 169.
Did Rashee just go? I think he just went.
Yeah, Rashee just went right before us. Shit. You feeling anyone here?
This is kind of a gross spot. Is Elijah Mitchell too good to pass up?
Don't hate it.
Oh, yeah, let's rip it. I think he's just a good player on a good offense.
That opens us up to Curtis Samuel later too.
It does. You're right.
Okay.
Like, we're just getting these guys just so far after ADP that it's just
it's nuts.
Which I think you honestly need, like, in some of these contests. Like, stacks are really important when you're getting guys a full round or a round and a half after where you're getting them.
Yeah, it's nuts. Do we want to just tack on Roschon? Roschon or Al
So I think our question is, like, I'm open to that. I think we just have to try and project what type of players would make it back to us in the 14th. Do we think Condre is going to make it to us in the 14th? Do we think Pierce is going to make us in the 14th?
14. Let's see what pick we're at. We're at 166. Yeah, Kendrick could definitely be there. Roschon definitely doesn't. I don't think Alec Pierce makes it back to us, though.
The question we have to ask ourselves is, if we miss out on Pierce, could we go Downs, or do we just go Condre? I'm up to you. Lee, if you want to go Pierce, Roschon, or Condre, I'm open to any of those.
Let's go Condre.
Cool. I like it. You don't have to tell me twice. That's who I would want, probably. Just because it's a
little. Like, I'd be so blown on this team if we missed out on him.
And I think we're just like in a very flexible spot right now, to where even if we do miss out on some guys, we can go Downs instead of Pierce.
Exactly.
I think Roschon's the only tough thing, but it's also we don't have a ton invested in that Atlanta stack right now. So
yeah, it's just
it would just be very small. Pickett. Should we start to think about Pickett as well?
I think so. There's a chance that he doesn't make it to us, but it's okay if he doesn't, because we could go like a Sam Howell, Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do a Sam Howell, Curtis Samuel. I think the Hunter Renfrow, Josh Downs would feel really good. So we missed out on Alec Pierce, but I think it's okay because we could go Hunter Renfrow, Josh Downs, and just game stack that Las Vegas Indianapolis game as much as possible.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it falls out. Well, I'm liking the flexibility that we're having. This is working out pretty well for us. That's all right. Focus on the Sam Howell, Curtis Samuel stack next.
Cool. Pickett went to who? I want to see, who did this guy have? Please tell me he said Deontay.
That's his first quarterback.
No way. Wait, can we see his team real quick? He has Deontay. Okay, there you
go. He's Deontay, yeah. Right. Eckler, Saquon, Ramondre, Mike Williams, Deontay, Godwin, Miles Sanders, Kadarius Toney, Rashad Bateman, Charbonnet, Dalton Schultz, Mingo, Kenny Pickett. Honestly, like his running backs are fire.
Yeah, good guys.
Receivers, kind of shaky. I mean, I like his running backs. That's about it.
Ferguson.
We have like everything. We have a beautiful squad right now.
Yeah, our team's really good.
Okay, let's. I think Wide receiver should be the next pick.
Yeah. I think Pierce is a slam dunk.
If he makes it, Pierce is definitely the guy that we want.
Yeah, I think Pierce is our number one. Roshan just went. That's fine. I think there's enough running backs to where we can almost wait even like a little longer.
I agree. Where like we could go Pierce. Do we go Sam Howell first or Curtis?
Who would our other quarterback be? The question we need to ask yourself is, in a like very worst case scenario, do we need to take a third quarterback? And if it is, who would that be?
We don't. So we don't need to take a third quarter. We did take 2 in the middling rounds. We took Gino in the 11th, A-Rich in the 10th, and A-Rich typically goes in the 8th, 9th.
Yeah.
So we don't need to take a third quarterback.
The thing is, where like if we don't take a third quarterback, where do we feel like we need the most help, and is it worth?
We probably need a little bit more help in the running back position, just because in week 6, Najee and Aaron Jones both have a bye, and if CMC isn't hurt by then, we're just rocking with Kendra then.
Yeah, that week 6 might be rough.
All right, let's take out here.
Let's go, baby. That's fire. Hell yeah.
Yeah, fell back to us.
Yeah. Okay. We're cooking like
Zamir as the bring back in that Indianapolis Las Vegas game.
Yeah.
Running backs get a little bit dead after Zamir. So I think
I'm about Zamir, and then we can just kind of like play it by ear there. Like if Howell and Samuel are there, we can do that. Otherwise, we can take like a Renfro with another bring back and just really kind of hone in on that game as like some very cheap options to kind of go with that. Yeah. We still need your KC guy, Clyde. I think Clyde should be our last.
We could, let's see. So our next pick's at 190. We have 190, 195. Let's see. We could go like a little 2-7-7-2 build if we're rocking with A-Rich and Gino.
We could, but is that overkill? Or should it be like a 2-6-8 or should it be 2-7-7? Because I feel like we're really on the borderline there.
We are. I think just because of the double week 6 bye makes me kind of uncomfortable with those two. With our top 2 guys. I mean, they'll be fire the rest of the way, I think, but that week 6 we're gonna get like very low scores probably out of the rest of our guys. Because there probably won't be too many injuries by then. But you never know.
Yeah, I think you can also make the same case though for receivers as well, because we got Chase and Higgins on week 7. You got
True.
Igba and Johnson week 5, and you got Pierce in 11. So we're like, I think you make the same.
I guess you're right. We could go a little 2-6-8-2 build then.
I think it depends on who comes back to us. And I think it's just like again, I think we're in a flexible spot to where we could go 3 QB. I'm leaning more towards 8 receivers.
Okay, I'm completely on board.
You need 3 receivers every single week,
right?
Especially with JSN being out for like potentially 4 weeks. Quentin Johnson might start slow as well.
Yeah,
I think getting as much firepower or just like shots while those guys are warming up to the NFL or just. Because 6 is actually a lot of running backs, and our top 2 guys are not like bad guys.
You're right. I think
the only thing is we have the same bye week, which is a slight concern. But again,
who just got taken? Oh, Shaheed just got taken. Damn, I was just gonna pitch for Shaheed. DPJ, I don't like that at all. Tank Dell, not really either.
Renfro, I think I like Renfro a lot.
I like Renfro too. Maybe we can go like a Renfro Clyde at our next 2. And then 18th round, we could go like Josh Downs.
If we want just a one-off, like
we go Claypool as well as the bring back on Kyle Pitts.
Could throw maybe him in. Yeah.
Hey, Rob's down here. He fits the bring backs. See who else.
We could do. I mean, Ty Chandler's also a bring back with Aaron Jones.
Ty Chandler's a bring back on Aaron Jones. It's just so we're at 5 running backs right now. Do we want to go?
I think Allen Robinson. Or no, yeah, Renfro. I like Renfro. Renfro would be my number 1 right now. I just think he just fits too much in our build. I like him as just a late round guy.
Agreed.
Can get some volume. The Sam Howell went, I think.
Sam Howell got taken a little bit ago. Yeah, he got taken right before Jameer pick. All right, let's go Renfro. And then I think.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Did Kyler go? Okay, never mind. I was gonna make a case for Kyler, Michael Wilson, last second stack, but
we could. That would have been a little bit fun.
That's gone.
We could do like a Stafford Puka Nacua.
I don't want anything to do Stafford this year.
I am completely okay with that.
This might sound gross, but Jimmy G.
I don't hate Jimmy G.
With our Richardson, Renfro. We have Zamir too, right?
We have Zamir too.
It's something to think about. I don't know if we go right now because I don't think we have to make that decision right now. But did Clyde go? Clyde went. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably Ty Chandler then, right? Ty Chandler with the last one. I like that.
So we have 2, 6, 7. We're at 2, 6, 7, 2. We could go a third quarter. So honestly, it's kind of like a who's who now. We can take anyone.
I think we're taking BPA. Let's get I wish we had some Casey. Dang it, that Clyde one sucks.
Justin Ross is still on the board, and Richie James.
I feel so nervous about drafting any of those guys. I feel like there's a decent chance
they could be zeros. Yeah, they could definitely be zeros. 100%.
Who else would?
I mean, the most guaranteed the guarantees for points is Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah,
he's the guarantee for points. I think for late season upside, Josh Downs carries that late season upside.
But do we? I think we already have so much late season upside. I'm open to Downs just for the specific fact that we would have a nice stack with Richardson.
Yeah.
And Pierce.
We have the Pierce, and then we would just be all in on that Indianapolis Las Vegas game, which
we really would. Which there's probably not a lot of people that. And we're getting him cheap too, which is good.
We're getting him very cheap. It's 18th round. I mean, 18th round for a rookie that went day 2.
Yeah,
not the worst.
And he's interesting too. What other receivers? I think like Josh Palmer might be like a weird one, but
Josh Palmer's not the worst idea. Calvin Austin, I saw him making some plays in camp.
Yeah.
Anyone else that really fits?
I don't know. We're getting real disgusting here.
Yeah, it gets gross down here. All right, we're about to be on the clock.
I think going 8 receivers is probably the best bet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my number 1 guy is Downs here.
Let's do it. Yeah, dude, okay. It's great. We got a good correlation there. We got a couple bringbacks. Like we got. Yeah, no, I really like our team. I think we did well considering the circumstances.
Yeah, we got sniped super heavy on Burrow.
That Burrow thing still is gonna irk me, but okay. Last thing.
Okay.
How confident are we in our 2 QBs?
I'm very confident in Geno Smith, and then Anthony Richardson has all the rushing upside in the world. Okay, so
let's do them. Let's roll with it.
Josh Downs, let's go. All right, sweet. There's a squad. There's a squad, guys.
Oh yeah, it's kind of fire.
That was fun. I'm super pumped for this team.
That's good, dude. We got. I love it. We got good players at good values. Minus Condre, but he's also going way too late.
He's going.
We got him at a value in my eyes. So, dude, it's fire.
This is a squad. I'm super excited for this one.
How many rookies
Don, where do you live?
I'm in Scottsdale.
You're Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay. Well, if we're sweating in week 17, we got to meet up and watch it together.
Yeah, man, come out, bro.
For the $3 million.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. We'll be out here. We'll be locked. We'll go to the bar. Tell them to turn on the most disgusting game ever. Turn on the Colts Raiders game, please. And be like, what is wrong with
We
you?
gotta watch it. It'll be the most belligerent one.
All eyes glued onto that game. It'd be great.
But Indianapolis, Las Vegas on this screen, Seattle, Pittsburgh on that one. I think that one's gonna be a good game. But
yeah, 100%.
Indianapolis, Las Vegas, that's gonna be a shit show.
How many rookies do we have on our team? We have Richardson, Condre, two, Quentin Johnson,
4, Johnson 5.
Okay.
It's a lot of
average age of our team is so young, man.
I love it.
Holy smokes, yeah. Hunter Renfrow is like him and Gino are the vets.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, that's wild. Yeah, our team's young. I like to draft a baby. Let's go.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us, folks. Dalton, thank you so much for coming on the stream. This was a lot of fun building this team together.
That was fun, dude. That was good.
Yeah,
good, fun draft. This is the one. 3 million.
This is the one. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. I'll catch you, Dalton.
Peace out.